Hello and welcome back to Space Goats Best Goats. If I'm not mistaken, this is episode 17. So after last episode, I actually did take a break, but before that, I'm going to switch the songs a little loud. I did alter our species here. I decided to go really long leader lifespan. So 50, 60, 70 years on top of everything else. We'll see how it goes. I did trigger it, so it'll be starting here momentarily. I did not decide on what I want to do here. Although we do have a fair number of planets, that wouldn't be so bad, but that would only bring, let's see, district systems colonies. It would drop it significantly, but I don't, it says from planets specifically. I don't know. We'll just keep on going for now. Keep on chooching. Let's continue on. Where's that button? I like having them on. A little low on food for whatever reason.
Research complete.
Sweet. A small space fauna ship hull. Say that 10 times fast. Small complete. Space fauna ship. That's a cheap one. We'll get that done pretty fast. A small astrometric lab on our observation. Another asteroid. Last time, it didn't bear so well for us. We ended up, like, doing first contact. Hey, but it's right here.
Building a new home.
It really bugs me that that's sitting up there, though. Arcologies would be kind of cool.
Commenced.
Habitat one would be neat too.
Complete.
I don't know, I'd have to think about this a little bit while more. He's building a habitat, and then he's going to build
Research complete.
an orbital ring. Hey, I held down shift. Whatever. Auxiliary fire, yeah. Colony development speed, I think, will also affect our habitats. I'll do that. Lucky scan. Thanks to the implementation of the tracking system on Alpaca Prime, we have a substantial lead. As the most recent of our colonists disappeared and we quickly followed up with a scan of their last location ping, a decaying residue of charged particles was found in each instance. We've established a special project to determine the true nature of the practice and their involvement in our missing colonists.
Situation log updated. Situation log.
Oh, this will go pretty quick. Where is this? Okay, can I send a ship there? Why are you going there? Oh, the capture. Okay, this is he's close. I'm just going to use this guy. The science ship crew has returned from their research mission visibly shaking. They provide vague, often conflicting reports of what they encountered on Amastis 2. Though in one matter, they are all united. The still flowing sea that wraps pole to pole around the planet is somehow alive. Though it bears no organs or corporeality we can identify, the planetary ocean seems to communicate with frequencies that affect the brain activity of the recipient. It is able to induce thoughts, images, emotions, and what more affects each individual differently. It is entirely unknown what effects prolonged contact with this sea might have, or how safe such an endeavor would be. The science officer requested a special project. Yeah.
Situation log updated.
Totally. Windswept fates, our team arrived safely on Shruma 1 and quickly got to work surveying our new surroundings. From the looks of it, the recent violent cosmic storms that plagued the system also uncovered enough layers of dust and soil to reveal the remnants of an old civilization. As our scientists continued to delve into these archaeological findings, they were struck by the fact that the layers of sand covering the remnants were of an entirely different composition than the surrounding soil. Planetary scans indicate that these deposits came from a desert hundreds of miles away and could only have ended up here through great forces such as an extremely volatile planetary storm. However, we do get like sand from the Sahara sometimes here in North America, eastern side. It like clogs up the sky, so I don't know. But very cool. Gas giant. We'll investigate it.
Species enhanced.
Where is this at? 22. Where's the system? Oh, it is the system capital. Well, I mean, a generator would work. Oh. That's something that would be nice.
Special project complete.
The mysteries of the planet has been revealed. A detailed survey revealed that the moon is slightly lopsided, with the far side of the moon having a disproportionately large share of the total mass. The reason for this, we believe, is that the planet once orbited another planet, which was destroyed in a cataclysmic explosion. The extra thickness on the far side of the planet is because that was the side which faced its original planet. The extra material is part of the mass of the planet which was blown into the planet, knocking it out of orbit and sending it back, eventually into the orbit of the current planet. We speculate that the planet was destroyed by a weapon or perhaps just an attempt to create a power source based on dark matter, as there are high concentrations of it in the planetary material coating the far side of the moon. Whoa. Cool. Is there a gas giant here? Ah! Did we run out of something? Oh. Exotic gases. Okay. We can buy some. Astounding news from the science ship. Due scans has revealed the unexpectedly large solid core of the planet to be covered with the compressed remains of a sprawling medical complex millions of years old. Though the intense mantle pressure of the gas giants severely limits the amount of data we can extract from the core surface, Science Officer Jerk, son of Vaiki, reports that the hidden structure matches beyond a doubt the technology used in the enigmatic L gates. The crew hypothesizes Cadmiel 6 was a planetary medical facility created by the gate builders millennia ago. At some point, the complex was abandoned and its automated gas replicators ran unchecked for untold centuries, gradually converting the planet into a gas giant. And that has gas. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked off of it so quickly. Beastmasters. Awesome, more Genesis Arc stuff. The last signal received from the science ship was not much more than garbled static. They had been studying the strange localized storms on Cadmiel 7 and were sending back incredible preliminary reports. The Tempest reacted to the probes being sent in, creating vacuum pockets to avoid them and then slowly seeping back into the towards the drones. The science ship was planning on testing out numerous scanning frequencies at the storm. Before we lost contact, the science ship seems to have sunken into the gas giant and appears to be dormant. Who is on that ship? Where is it? I don't even see it. We'll rescue it.
Situation log updated.
Civilian fabricators, that's awesome. Getting all these low techs. Do I not have a head of research right now? Oops. Oops, 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 oops. My Beast Lord is now the scientist. You don't really need mineral from jobs, though. He's a good commander. He doesn't have any, like, big stuff. We're gonna go with him anyways, because he has an extra slot where I can maybe put something interesting in. I'll give him an eye for talent. Our usual mix of ranger and wildlife ranches. That's good. Wow, that's a lot of unspent points. I really wish I knew where that planet was that had the gas. I can't just like click on it or something and it'll take me there, will it?
Construction complete.
Active scans of Baroness 1 has picked up on what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. We'll blow it up. Oh, bring it up.
Situation log
Yeah,
updated.
maybe we will.
Construction complete.
First contact with the mem aliens.
Research complete.
Sweet. Oh, a couple more, a little bit more envoyish. Looking for cheap. That's cheap. Oh, nice. Well, actually, he's doing archaeology. Oh, this is the archaeology one. Oh, I had a science ship that I needed to rescue, didn't I? Isolate signal. Oh, there it is. Where are you at? Oh, there's somebody chilling right here. I'll just need to pop somebody in there. Where is all of our money going?
System
Ships.
survey complete.
So, is there an asteroid here? You're gonna go to that asteroid.
Handshake protocols activated.
Oh, science! Border guard sounds great.
Handshake protocols activated.
I need to find a nebula. Ooh. The lifetimes observed within the toxic atmosphere of MOA-2 are giant semi-organic machines. This alien industry seems to have been the cause of the noxious atmosphere on the planet, yet it is still operational. No other life signs remain in the world, and the creators of these machines must have left them running. We can't quite ascertain the purpose yet, but their construction surely would help our understanding of engineering. Ooh, that's a hard one. We'll do that. Alloys. He's just an official.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Oh, he's governing. Using the residue as reference, a system-wide scan found evidence of the particles within Alpaca Prime's moon. A search of the lunar surface revealed a few small airlocks buried under centuries of dust. Inside was an abandoned complex of admin offices, long-range matter transporters, and field manipulation systems connected to a network of highly advanced stasis pods. Frozen in the pods were many individuals, including our missing colonists. There is little doubt that this facility functioned as a prison. We have yet to determine why they were taken and how we can free them.
Construction complete.
The Beth aliens.
Life form encountered.
A tubular alien entity has entered orbit on Runa Prime with no warning or explanation. It appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in a complete silence through the void of space, cylinders rotating ominously. Though it has yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below and implore us to engage neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, plead that we instead learn from this. We will study it.
Situation log updated.
Despite the strange weather conditions troubling this planet, our scientists have made great strides, but with every passing day their discoveries became increasingly baffling and disturbing. It began with remnants of stonework and charcoaled organic materials, then torn fabrics, leatherwork, vests layered with polymers, and eventually the organic remains of the planet's former inhabitants. Body after body was uncovered, their desiccated organs filled with sand and their nails worn down from struggle. Each corpse was outfitted in heavy pre-FTL's military equipment and armed with projectile weapons. What we have thought was an abandoned city was in fact a mass grave. It's possible these specimens might be eons old, but due to their complete isolation from the ultraviolet radiation and reactive chemicals, both the organic remains and gear has been meticulously preserved. What happened to them here remains a mystery. Let's see if these people want to talk. Which means I now have an envoy. Haha. Far from conspiracy, our missing colonists were imprisoned because of a glitch. A computer error reactivated the prison's agent transporter system and randomly identified our colonists as guilty. The facility's architects used the pods for both prisoner storage and re-education. Freeing our people was relatively easy, but many original prisoners are still stuck in stasis fields. It should be possible to release them, although the lack of prison records means we cannot know the full extent of their criminal pasts. Alternatively, we could restore the prison, giving special wardens control of this transporter system. Let's see. Stasis warden jobs. A bunch of physics research. Cultural worker jobs. I want a prison.
Research complete.
More
New
Genesis
frontiers
arcs. Ah, lots of things being thrown at me. Unyielding. That's the starship. I mean, the star bases, right? Yes.
Council agenda available.
I don't need that policy. We'll go cheap again. To gain a different perspective on our situation, we have prepared and released a drone to scout the surrounding area. After orbiting our vessel in concentric circles, we discovered a curved black wall not far from our location. The readings are somewhat puzzling, however, as the height of the wall always returns equal to the exact altitude of the drone. Observing this phenomenon has furthered our understanding of non-standard spatial dimensions.
Special project complete.
A masterful display of engineering, the team under the science officer Ordeg Cotwater has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Verinus 1 of the gas giant upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is remarkably in good condition. We have restored power to the systems. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought of our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. Okay.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
He's our head of research. Got an orbital ring now. The Bethalians, we can learn to coexist.
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
You know, this would solve a lot of our money problems. I'm glad I accidentally clicked on that. Didn't mean to. I wanted to see this ring world. So it's like a starbase. Who's my little construction ship guy? Despite extensive research, the enigmatic cache and its origin are still shrouded in a mystery. Though it is definitely not organic in nature, it is not entirely machine either. It appears to be preoccupied mainly with gathering, storing, and encoding of data. Its surface is covered in hundreds of thousands of minuscule scratches and dents in which we have discovered traces of a compound that is alien in our galaxy. Can you be like psionic and genetics? I'm gonna find out. Find out. Do we not own this? How do we have... Did I... Whatever.
Construction complete.
Looks like I need slightly more food. Better. I didn't think I was going to make this an agriculture world, although it does have a lot of buildings for it. Get some clone vats going. Oh wait, does that like require... This screams research planet. Factory world. Actually, isn't there like one of these that says it's good at like fining? Yeah. Maybe we'll make one of those, because the refinery gives those jobs. So one of these worlds is going to end up being that. Like this one. Okay. I thought I sent somebody to do this one. Oh yeah, he's there. We have detected a huge number of particular electromagnetic waves coming from an uncharted space. Initial analysis indicates a resemblance to void worm communication signals, albeit a more irregular and greatly elevated amplitude. This will be investigated further. We have been contacted by an independent research vessel at our starbase in Zion, outfitted with an array of staring devices and analytical tools. This ship is specifically adapted for the capture and examination of spaceborne life. So he goes around and catches things. That's cool. I probably have a ship for him. I'll make him a little faster. And a little faster. And I'm gonna pop him into the ship, and his whole existence is going to be capturing space fauna. Awesome, a new rift. Enemy of my enemy grants the counterattack casus belli. Can we take void worms as a space fauna? I don't know the answer to that.
Research complete.
Cool.
Construction complete.
Hyper relays, those are nice. The findings on Struma 1 continue to disturb. Yibroth First Sale believes that the location is unlikely to have been a burial site, as these aliens appeared to have been in a good physical condition until they were suffocated by the sands. What's more, we also have uncovered a number of weapon installations capable of launching heavy ordnance. Surprisingly, they are not aimed at the surface, but instead target the depths of space itself. Whatever enemy these people were facing likely came from the stars. I just noticed the time we're a little bit over. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.